Hi guys, you're welcome to Ganity. Today I'll be teaching you how to sew this beautiful cam collar shirt. I made a video on how to cut the cam collar shirt. I'll attach the link at the end of this video. Let's proceed into today's business. Now you're going to join the shoulder, placing right side to right side. The right side of the front facing the right side of the back. And you stitch down. And after doing that, you go ahead to do the same thing on the second part of the shoulder. The next thing to do is to get down to sew down the button allowance. You're going to open that notched part and fold it backwards. Then you mark out 1.5 inches. Mark out 1.5 inches. Stitch down to that 1.5 inches that you marked. And after that, you notch and turn forward. Make sure you arrange everything to be balanced, to be properly balanced. Mine isn't balanced, so I have to turn it backward again and notch to enable it to relax well. So this is what it looks like after doing that. You proceed to doing the same thing on the other part, on the second part. The next thing to do is to take your neck measurement on the shirt. Now we have there 14 inches. So we'll just cut our collar with that measurement. Now this is our cut out collar already. I'll just go ahead and gum it down with clothes gum. I prefer using clothes gum on my cam collar shirt, but you can use the lightest collar gum as well. Go ahead and trim out the excess gum on the fabric. Now we'll have to gum down one part of the collar using our hemming gum. To avoid wastage, that's why I did my hemming gum like that. You first iron down by 0.5 inch. And after that, you just place the gum inside the ironed part and gum down with your iron. After that, you fold it into two and iron down. Iron it thoroughly. Now we proceed to trimming out the unnecessary part. We have our final 2 inches. Trim out that excess allowance. Note, while trimming, you will leave like 0.5 for sewing allowance. Proceed to folding it into two and notching the center. This is very important. Notch down the center. You fold the shirt itself into two as well and notch the center also. Now you proceed to closing the side by stitching down. Do the same on the second side as well. Now check your measurements to confirm the accuracy. We have there 14, which is accurate. I'll proceed to trimming out the excess at the side. Now I'll turn over and take it to the table for ironing. So after ironing, I'll match down that allowance on the button part. You match it down to the neckline like this. This is what it looks like. Make sure it is relaxed before you match it down. Do the same thing on the second side as well. Now, to fix the collar, you're going to be placing the notched part of the collar to the notched part of the cloth on the shirt itself. Proceed to sewing down. You stitch down like this. So this is what it looks like. You go ahead to the second part and you do the same thing there. So you proceed to stitching down. You can either keep this gummed part to be at the back, like inside the cloth, but I just decided to sew mine this way today because I want the inside to be extremely neat. Cut out the threads. Proceed to fixing your sleeve, facing the notched part to the notched part, the notched part of the sleeve to the notched part on the body of the shirt. If you're enjoying this video, please give it a thumbs up and follow to see more of my tutorial. So this is what it looks like after fixing the sleeve. You take it to the weaving machine and weave, and after doing that, I will just take the measurements divided by 2 and stitch down. Stitch down, leaving 3 inches for the slit, the side slit. Do the same thing on the second part of the shirt. After that, we'll go to the table to iron down. This is where the final finishing comes in. Now we'll have to fold our button allowance inside and iron down. Then take your hemming gum and place it inside like this. Iron down using your steam iron. Put more hemming gum all the way down and iron down as well. And this is what it looks like. This is what the inside looks like. So after that, you proceed to ironing the collar itself. Make sure you iron it down well, front and back. Arrange it well on the table. Make sure it is relaxed before ironing. Now you have to iron down. The ironing on this collar is what does the magic in camp collar shirt. Make sure you use steam iron and your cooler. I couldn't find my cooler, that's why I'm using this other iron to cool it down. You have to be very intentional about this part. Take your time and do it well. Make sure it is very relaxed, because one mistake there can turn your camp collar to something else. Take your time, iron it very well. As you're ironing, you must cool it down. Proceed to hemming the slit. This is not a permanent hemming gum. I'm using this temporary hemming gum because I'll still use the hemming machine to hem it down. Have you hit the subscribe button yet? Make sure to hit that button to see more of my videos. Now you're going to iron. Now you're going to iron the final finishing ironing. Iron all the parts of the shirt. So this is how the final finishing looks like. Our camp collar shirt is ready. This is how the camp collar looks like. Let me know in the comment section if you enjoyed watching this video. Bye for now. See you in my next video.